Hey everyone, today we have three brand new LEGO Star Wars rumors to talk about, one of which is going to be a very big deal for the future of LEGO as a whole. That one, of course, I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail. That's the $1,000 Death Star coming next year. We're going to wait to talk about that one though. We'll get the other two out of the way first. Starting with the least interesting one, we're going to be getting a buildable K2SO. The set number is going to be 75434 and it's going to retail around $90. Now, I'll be the first to say, I know some people are disappointed in this set, but I think it's an okay pick. A buildable K2SO could be pretty cool, and not to mention he's also a very good character, very popular from Rogue One. There are a lot of people that are disappointed, and I think it's just because they're missing out on what could have been, and not looking at what we're going to get. What we're going to get is probably a nice buildable K2SO, who's a very fun character. He was a fan favorite from Rogue One. I think people just have kind of forgotten that, and they're really looking forward to something like a Luthen's Hallcraft. That was debunked a few weeks ago, so we already had that out of our minds, but I still think some people are just sour about that and the other set possibilities. I myself am kind of bummed out. I do wish it kind of was something else too. I don't think this will be a bad set by any stretch, but with a buildable character like this and with so few sets for the series, you're definitely going to be thinking about what could have been. That said, the next one though is very exciting and no one's complaining about it, or at least yet, we haven't seen it yet. The MTT. We will be getting a new MTT in 2025. This set number will be 75435 and come out in August. Another interesting thing about this set is while one leaker revealed this with a picture of the brown MTT from episode 1, someone else actually also did this, but with a picture of the MTT from the Clone Wars, sporting that blue and gray color scheme. If that's the case, I'd be really pumped to see that. We obviously haven't seen that yet, so that'd be really cool. Of course, a brown MTT, I wouldn't be disappointed in either. So either way, I think LEGO's going to have a good set on their hand. I will admit though, I am leaning towards I think it's going to be that Clone Wars variation. Based on other rumors we've had so far for this year, I just feel like that's going to make sense, and hopefully that is kind of what we get. I would like to see something new. With that Coruscant gunship we just got a few years ago, I think they're more willing to branch out and try those variations, and so I would not be surprised at all if it is actually the Clone Wars version. Again though, no matter what they do here, I'm excited and can't wait. Then finally though, we get to the last leak of the day, and that is the Death Star 2. The set number will be 75419, UCS Death Star for $1,000 coming October 2025. Now, obviously, this is a huge deal for so many reasons. First off, Death Star 2. This is a set I've been very vocal about wanting for about the past couple of years. I'm glad it's coming, and I can't wait to see how they do it. You know, what they're going to do, what techniques they use. The last one they did was about 20 years ago, so it's going to be way different, and I expect it to be way better. Now, the other part of this, though, is that $1,000 price tag. That opens up so many possibilities for this set, for LEGO, and it's such a big talking point right now in the community for that reason. We've had expensive sets before in the past. Case in point, right here, Falcon came out for $800, got priced up to $850, and that price hike LEGO did about a year ago. So we're not strangers to these higher price tags, but $1,000 is the most expensive LEGO set ever, and when you break that 1,000 mark, I just feel like it opens up a whole can of worms. When you're asking someone for $1,000 for your product, it has to be perfect. No stickers, plenty of minifigures, big interior, the outside needs to look phenomenal and be huge. The biggest LEGO set easily, $1,000 is a lot, needs to be big. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this set, and there aren't even set pictures out yet. We're all just speculating what's it going to be, and I think LEGO has to deliver, otherwise it's really going to fall flat because so many people are already complaining about why would they even make an $1,000 set? You know, that is a very small market. That isn't in the works for many people. You have to be a very hardcore fan and be financially, able to do that. I myself am obviously a huge fan, but I'm still in college. There's no way I can afford this or it's on the plate at all. That said, I think it's also cool to live in a world where we have an $1,000 Death Star as a LEGO set. That seems pretty cool, and I'm glad it's out there for people that can get it, but I'm not going to be one of them, and I'm sure many others aren't. And that's where the problems lie. This argument is really just a foggy line. I understand why both sides are mad. I ultimately do agree, though, that it is cool, but on the other hand, I know a lot of people, including myself, wanted a UCS Death Star 2 and didn't need, something the size of the actual moon. We didn't need a huge, huge, biggest, baddest model ever. We just needed something nice and big, kind of like the old model. I think the old model was the perfect size, so I think I am kind of upset at LEGO for that, making it unobtainable for us fans, and it looks like there's not going to be another option on the table. So I see both sides of the argument. I do think Lego is just going too far. Even though I haven't seen the pictures, I just think they shouldn't have gone this far. Many people are going to want a UCS Death Star 2, and the amount of people that would have bought one at maybe a $500 price point is like 10 times the amount of people that would buy a $1,000 set. That's just too much for one set. I think that's where I pretty much rely on it. I think it's going to be cool, and I kind of like the idea, but ultimately, I just think it's a bad thing for the brand and for LEGO Star Wars. That said, I'm also very curious what you guys think about this. It's a very divisive topic, and so let me know in the comments what you're thinking about it. Also, let me know about the other leaks, because on the bright side, those both seem pretty good too, so let me know about those as well. Until next time, though, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.